All of 15 miles separates Leeds and Huddersfield. Today it's a West Yorkshire derby for both clubs, with pride and bragging rights at stake in this local clash. Both are off the back of defeats in midweek, and they could really do with a pick-me-up ahead of today's crunch match. Following their late 1-0 loss to Stoke in midweek, 4 changes are made by Daniel Farker in Leeds, as Shackleton, Kamara, James and Somerville are in for Gray, Gruev, Nonto and Anthony. Huddersfield make 3 changes from the 4-0 defeat to Cardiff. Lees, Edwards and Diarra in, whilst Pearson, Headley and Radoni the players who are replaced. Repair. To find Glenn Kamara, who's battling away. Huddersfield have come on the right side of that duel. Now here is Delano Burzor. Full of tricks, a couple of little step-overs in there. Get the better of Strauch, who's on his backside. Burzor does shoot. And there you can see it past him at his near post. Right play that by Delano Burzor. He's already shown in his short time as Huddersfield player what he can bring. Certainly a chastening defeat that they had at the hands of Cardiff on Tuesday. Hoping for a response from his side as Edwards is into the back of Somerville there. Certainly needs a player on the deck. Somerville delivers, it is flicked on, it's an opportunity! One that's put in by Peru, but he turns around and sees the offside flag is raised and the goal won't stand. In by Somerville, flicked on by Rutter. Peru just slightly offside. So Tom Edwards will launch this into the penalty area. Only to pick out the Leeds player in Sam Byram. Rutter now to Somerville, looking to go on. Still goes on here. We'll now find Dan James, who's in a nice position to have a go here and does! Leeds United in the lead! Dan James marks his return back into the side by scoring the opening goal here in this West Yorkshire derby. It all stems that Leeds goal from a Huddersfield throw, which Leeds simply clear. Rutter then looked forward, played a delicate little ball into Somerville, just bounced at his feet. He carried on going, shot to James, who still had it all to do, and boy did he do it. Fired in past Lee Nichols, and Leeds United are in front. Courtesy of Dan James's strike. Look what it means to him. Byron, shot to the handball, it's gone to Somerville as a go. Leaving himself to block is Tom Edwards. Thomas. Pick out Burzor here. Shackleton has seen the ball come off his chest. Burzor's in here, but he won't get the shot away because Joe Roden is in the way of it and denies a goal for Huddersfield there. And it's some brilliant defending that has stopped Huddersfield equalising. Well, Shackleton couldn't get it under control, presented it straight back to Burzor, but Roden in the way to block. And Purdue. Leeds really want that second to seal it. I have to say, Somerville, good trickery, and it's in! Beyond Lee Nichols and into the goal, and Leeds United are 2-0 up. He's made one, now he's scored one, as Leeds seize control of this West Yorkshire derby. Peru into Somerville. He just knew that if Sorba Thomas just gave him a little bit of room on the inside, he was always going to punish him and take advantage of it, which Somerville has done. Lee Nichols did have a defender in the way of him, hence maybe why he didn't fully see that, as Leeds have gone 2-0 up. And Somerville and his teammate Nonto certainly revel in scoring the second. Best ball back to Kian Harrett there from Brahima Diarra. And a touch now into Somerville, who's going to try and run through the middle again. Huddersfield know all about him doing that already in this game. Through to Dan James, who will make it 3-0. Easy as you like in terms of the finish from Dan James. Leeds United scintillating and look to be at their very, very best here this afternoon. Somerville through the middle, no one around him. So much time to pick up the pass. Gently laid into the feet of Dan James, who took it all in his stride and was able to beat Lee Nichols as Leeds United go 3-0 up. They had a pretty harrowing Tuesday night against Cardiff, did Huddersfield. It's pretty chastening here against Leeds. There's still a fair bit of this first half to play. Rutter. Bit of confusion between two Huddersfield players. It's now set up for Somerville. Saved by Nichols into Dan James, who wastes his effort and has not seen Leeds go 4-0 up. Well, the amount of problems they've caused Huddersfield down their left-hand side has been absolutely alarming. Rutter into Somerville. First time shot, Nichols powered it straight out to James, who fires it over. Coming into this, Leeds have not lost at home in the Championship all season. 6 unbeaten. Last 3 wins have come in their last 3 games. Here's now Rutter into the penalty area. Finds Somerville, who will eventually shoot. And there's the 4th. It's the Somerville show. Leeds with their 4th, Somerville with his 2nd. And what an afternoon he and his side are having. Little pass, a little give and go between Byram and Rutter, who carried on going, looked up directly to find Somerville, who just was able to just dance away past Jonathan Hogg and then fire it past Lee Nichols. Leeds United have been simply brilliant in this first half, and Huddersfield have just simply had no answer. Leeds 4, Huddersfield 0. Stroke. That's a lovely touch. Now Rutter feeds it into Nonto, the sub. We've got Jackson here. Leeds looking like they want to get more. Into Joel Piroux, who's going to have a go. Wide of Nichols' goal. Can't quite get on the act yet. Joel Piroux on the edge of the area. Took his first touch very well under control, but the shot was a poor one. Now here's Birdsor looking to get away from Cooper, who dives in. Birdsor claims penalty, but his claims have got him nowhere. Just as he bared down on goal again, he was stopped this time. Does Cooper take the man first rather than the ball? James looking for Nonto, not quite wide enough on the pass. Nakayama. Birdsor. Sorba Thomas. That's a go here. Meslier can hold on. Straight out to Michał Halik. And it's 4-1. Michał Halik pulls one back for Huddersfield. It's going to count for nothing. Now Sorba Thomas gets the room to shoot. Halik just about onside. Shot comes in. Meslier spills it. It was a real powerful effort, to be fair, from Thomas. Comes off the top of Meslier, straight out to Halik. And it's now Leeds 4, Huddersfield Town 1. Certainly, it's a fine result for Leeds to bounce back from after the disappointment of Stoke on Wednesday night. But the job was done in the first half. All 4 goals scored by Leeds were in the first 45. Somerville with 2 goals and 2 assists. Dan James with the other 2 goals as well. It's been a fine afternoon for Leeds, as they've won here by 4 goals to 1.